Hello everybody, welcome back to more Bloodborne. In this one we're going to be taking on old Yharnam. Obviously we already dealt with the crystal lizard thing down there. Did the little loop already, so we're going to be heading straight across the bridge. We've got an item to collect over here first though. We're going to get in here for some blood village. And then we can start heading across. It's going to be useful for you to have a torch equipped here, so maybe we'll stick that on. Should have the hunter's one available. Don't plan on using the... Oh wow, I've got cats every... Hopefully recording has continued. Sorry, my cats decided to knock my keyboard off, which seemed to affect the recording. Anyway, so as I was saying, you're going to want to have a torch equipped here. It's going to be useful. We're not going to use a flame spray for a little while. Main reason for this is it seems to deter some of these guys a little bit. So a little bit more specifically, like you see how he's putting his hand up, so it's going to be a little bit less aggressive, which is just going to make it a little easier to get around, and there aren't any enemies that I want to use the flame spray on right now, so we are okay with that. We're going to come around this side, grab the bloodstone shard. We also want to go around the other side of here as well. Can't remember what items around here, but there's another one in this corner too. Does it bother you? No, flames don't bother this guy. I want to see the damage of the flame. Come here. 91. Eh. Alright, I suppose. Bit of blood. A bit of blood. So this area clear, we can head and go forward. Now, at this point then, you have a few options that you can use to your advantage. You can run pretty much straight forward. You'll take some damage. Or you can come over to the right, which is what I'm playing at cat. Please don't be on. Not again. Or you can come over to this right hand side just here, which is where I'm going to go because I find it a little bit easier that way for a few other options. Come in then, let's get you. Now the reason I'm staying up here right now is because once we go so far down here, this guy is going to start shooting at us with this Gatling gun up there, so we are trying to avoid that at the moment. Just using some reach to my advantage there. These are pretty good to parry, but I'm just choosing not to right now. So we're basically just going to run over to this right hand side. I'm going to stop aggroing these now. I'm going to come down here. Fairly safe, as you can see. Are you going to come down? Now I'm going to want to parry the enemy that we have in here. We've got a bigger hooded guy. Come on. Let me have you. His mate's going to come down, isn't he? I bet he is. Missed! Oh no. Sometimes it just doesn't work for me. Come on. Probably could have done a charge up there, but never mind. There we go, that'll do. So anyway, once you're down here, you kind of have a couple of different options to progress again. And antidotes. We're going to need them eventually. Trying to get too poisoned here. There is going to be poison swamp later on. You're going to want those antidotes for. So that is a thing. And so then you want to come over this way where we see we have ladder. And you can see this guy's shooting at us. So if you were to go that way, you see the urn just around the window just there. Those are explosive, and so he'll hit those and be able to get you with those basically. So we need to try and avoid that. Sorry, I'm just trying to move my cats. I apologise, they're being really intrusive today. They're not usually this this cuddly. Right, so get out of the way of that. Now the additional danger down there is, as you can see, we also have a hunter just down there that we need to make sure that we avoid. So I suggest you just roll on down. And then we're going to come straight to this ladder. He won't follow up the ladder. I think he can get to the bottom of here, but he doesn't usually like to spend much time down here. Something's hurt. Oh, it's stood in the fire. Why, thank you for hurting yourself. That's great. Maybe long continue doing that. Now, up here, two options. Let me make sure pistol is equipped. Option 1 is you get up, immediately lock onto the guy, and then try to shoot him with a few pistol rounds to hopefully knock him off. The other option, which is the one I'm going to try for here, is to just rush him and then try to knock him off with the melee weapon. Let's see how that works. If I need to respawn back here, that'll be a thing. But basically, you don't want this guy to actually start fighting you because it's a pain in the ass. It takes loads of effort to kill and has heals. So we ideally just want to press. Once we get to here, you want to hold circle. Don't let go of circle. We're going to run straight across at it. I'm just going to... Oh, he got me. It's fine. He's off. Wait for them souls to come on in. And now what we're going to do is we are going to exit the game and reload the game, and then his item will be right there in front of us. Just give me a second. Okay then, so with that reloaded then, as you can see, new hunter badge just there. That's going to give us new items down at, well, I say down, back in the hunter's dream. There is an optional little bit just here, but we're going to deal with the hunter before we do that, and all of the stuff that we kind of ran past to get down here more safely. That is actually a horde of enemies. It's going to be real fun. So I find it easiest to try parrying this guy. Come on. Did you heal in the... Might have done. Come on, out of the mist. Oh, he's got friends now. It's one. Really feels strange that the beasts don't attack the hunters. So I just got to turn sound down in my headset, it was a bit loud. Ooh. Right, come here. Some of that on. Damn it. Just all the enemies around him, making him way harder than he should be. Obviously, you can get a good charge upon him and he'll usually hit when he gets back up. There we go, that's better. Let's get rid of you. These are generally some of the toughest fights in the game anyway, so don't worry if you are taking some damage. Haha, yeah, keep backing into that. He's going to try healing in a second. He does have heals, and we want to not let him do it if we can help it. Damn it, I'm out of bullets. There it is. Ugh. Damn it. I was trying not to let him do that, but clearly wasting more bullets was a bad idea. Ideally, we're going to have to do this. Yeah, stay there. Come here. Oh. Come here. There we go. Ooh, apologies for that. Always takes way longer. The bone marrow ash, pretty good though. We are going to want that later on. Now then, we can clear out the rest of the area. I'm sorry, I feel like that did take way more than it should have done. But we're going to clear out all this now. Quite a lot for us to grab. Just waiting a second there to get the stamina back. There we go. Blood gem. We haven't equipped any of those yet. I think we can now as well. Oh yeah. You. God damn, get off. You have to do this. Nothing really drops the bullets here. As always, biggest problem here is groups. Go on then. Ouch. Oh yeah, mostly healed there. Come here, you. I say I want to turn around before it starts sneaking up. It didn't really come out though. Interesting. Go on. Oops. Oh no. Kind of wanted to stagger there. The damage amount offends me. Okay. Alright, not really much in this thing's room, I don't think. What we got? Gemstone. I guess actually that's alright. Just have an item down here. Fire paper, also going to be useful for us later. It's going to allow us to wreck the boss of this area, actually. Instant shard. Oh my god. Can you not? I can't believe I've nearly gone through all of my blood vials. Do you mind? Yeah, let's just smash some of these. I don't want to accidentally have anything blowing up on me. Obviously, you shouldn't anyway, but it goes without saying, don't use anything fire related in here. It will hurt. And this will have us back to where we first dropped down here. You can see, big green guy. And the steps up here allow us to go back up to the top so we can do a little bit more exploring. Yeah, don't worry, we're not leaving you out. Everything must go. I think that's everything shown. Apart from, we want to go back off the edge. I suppose you don't have to come all the way back up here. We're going to go back off the edge, we're going to go down the ladder. And then over where these crows are. We have another drop-off. You don't want to do this before Cannon Guy, because you are likely to take some damage in here. In fact, if you're in the same state I'm in, it's probably worth heading back to the Dream Workshop. If you can, get yourself a kill early on in here. The more you get done early, the better it's going to be for you. Because we're going to have a lot of enemies to face off. Oh, now I've got lots of... Wow, today's just a bad day for me. Ouch, do you mind? Still more coming. There's loads, don't worry. I thought this was not enough yet. Apparently they don't care about the flames in here. Okay. Better. Top of blood vials. That was long overdue. And then we want to get the chest. Should get the... This isn't the source spear, this is the gem. The source spear's up here. And a corpse, no less. We can actually buy it now anyway, so I guess this isn't essential, but it does save you spending any blood echoes if you do want it. Not source spear, rifle spear. Oh no. Have I missed it? I thought we got the rifle spear here. There, look. Went straight past it. I'm glad I knew that was here. Cool. Let's now head through. Window. We dodged. That's not fair. Get off. How much damage? Oh, at least we got some healing again. Cool. So that is everything cleared. I just want to have a quick look up there because so many items woven in. Sometimes just have to check. Yeah, we're good. I think we're good. So we'll climb up this first ladder. Don't worry about this gate. We're going to unlock that fairly shortly, actually. Basically, after we finish with this building. And then, yeah, so we go up here. We're going to go across. There'll be a big green guy on a platform. Yeah, that's where I'm meant to drop off. I actually want to come here twice. So we're going to have a drop off right there. Before we want to go below, we want to. I think it's here. Like that. She's just gonna ease our pain a little when we go down there. Right now then, we are going to see for this. I think this one is the important item here. Yeah, Madman's Knowledge. I'm going to come over a little bit more. And just make sure you lined up with this. So we can get here. This. Which is also more important than that. So that over there is a cosmetic item for the messengers again. Because I haven't really shown you exactly what they look like. And it is really awkward to get over there. So I'm going to try this once. Maybe we'll try again. But you guys, I kind of want to show you guys me fighting all this stuff. So I don't really want to cut, not doing it, and then come back here. So you want to run to the side and then jump across. I clearly missed that. Maybe I'll come back for it at the end of the episode, something like this. So I find once you're in this position, then you want to come over this way. You want to get as far over that end as you can once you get off this ledge. So we're going to take a run and jump over there. Oops, didn't get the jump off. My bad. Most of it should aggro on us. Yeah, here we go. Get put away. Grab this. Ritual blood. It's useful for us fairly soon. Is everything aggroed? I don't know if it is. No, this one has red eyes, so it means it hurts more. Usually means it has more health too. Wow, poisoned me as well. I love how it says slow poison. It really isn't very slow. Should have equipped antidotes. Right, so before we fight those, let's go ahead and unlock the shortcut. It's up there. I'll skip up the ladder. You guys don't need to see me going up there. Okay, so we'll carry on from the beginning. Basically just go up there, open the gate, come back down again. Shortcut's open. That just means that you don't have to deal with all of this room again should you die. Although we are going to want to go that way because we want to get the other drop-down item. So, I guess whilst we're here as well, we'll deal with the crows. Another thing you could throw Molotovs at, something like this. But, I don't know. At the moment, I prefer saving them. Just gonna hack my way through. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just crazy. I do have a strong dislike for the birds. I know I've said it a lot of times, repeated it so much. But it's true, you know. Alright, so we're now going to clear the rest of this building. Seems like a lot of it de-aggroed, which is really strange. Apparently they really don't like the fire. That one done. Never mind. Need just a bit more stamina, I think. So it's probably 2 or 3 points of stamina I need to put in, just to give me that extra little bit of leeway when I'm attacking. Another blood gem, that's nice. Hello, you. Just enough stagger on this to keep things at bay, but yeah, look. Just an extra swing, I think, in a lot of instances is going to be good for me. Madman's knowledge! Another gemstone. We're getting good ones. I think a lot of these are going to be terrible. We're not going to use many. No. Got a 2% there. Better than some of the others. Probably end up putting that in this episode. With you. Get down! I prefer to be parrying, but I suppose I do have 2 blood bullets to get rid of. I really don't like the long version of this. Probably I should have switched to the source bit ages ago. Should be, yeah, here we go. So I want you. Do you mind? Antidotage. Cool. So now I'm going to do a run round. Do we need to run around? Yes, we do. Right, so we want to go back and up here. What are we on? 22 minutes. I suppose I shouldn't make this too long. No, don't go there. I want to go up here. And we'll go off this end. Oh, it's off this end. Missed something. 1 minute, let me go back up there. Okay, so we'll go from the top again. I spotted where the item is that I was thinking about. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go here. So we could have actually done this from low. I didn't have to go all the way back to the top again. And then it is going to be here. Then going to be here. And then we go some Cold Blood Dew level 2. Very good. So that is this room clear. Now we are on 23 minutes. Can I get to the next shortcut? I think we can. I think we can. Technically not going to be the most efficient route ever, but it's going to be worth giving you guys the next shortcut. That's what I think. So in here then, we're going to have a load more of the laying down dudes. Where are they? Where are they? Look, there we go. There's one. You actually crawl out from underneath that pillar. I always hate stuff like that. I like it when they're actually there somewhere on the map, even if you can't see them. Deal with you. And behind this pillar we should have one of the crystal lizard things. We've already aggroed it. That means it's disappeared. So I'm going to show you guys a trick right now. If we exit the game and reload, it should just reappear right in front of us. Let me do that. Cool. So we've just reloaded in. There it is. Look. We're going to go and grab it now. Hey. Give me your treasures. How much stones am I on now? If we've got loads of spares, I might upgrade something else. Oh. Maybe the soul spear. Although we're so close to Ludwig's blade. Probably not really worth it. So we're going to have 2 wolves here, so we want to, as per usual, make sure we separate one of them off first. Let me repair more here. Get you, come on, I don't want one, I'll leave. Still got my blood bullets for you. We've leveled a few times since we last killed the wolf, so maybe, if we're lucky... Come on. Come here. Yes. Hey, we're about there on the wolves now. Or at least the earlier wolves. So we'll recognize this area later. If we get kidnapped and defeat a thing called the Dark Beast, has a shortcut that comes out right there. Come on. Oh, you bugger. Yes. That'll do. For now though, let's take the bloodstone shards. Bloodstone shards. I wonder if I should cook the blood-starved beast. I don't really know how, though. I feel like it's a waste. Especially this early stage, we're not going to cook it. I don't think we are. So that was those two. They patrol around here. Then we've got the item. There's nothing in this corner, is there? I feel like there might have been. No. Yeah, there is. Ha! Knew there was something. Gonna want that later. Punch a blood cocktail. Keep those. Then we're gonna have some more up here. And because we're on 26 minutes. I mean, to be honest, we're so close to the boss, we might as well finish the area. And then we can just do Bloodstar Beast next episode. Actually. This guy can't really lock onto it. I'm gonna have to do this. Not that you can't really lock onto it. You can't free throw a rock up to it, but you can shoot it. Let's do that. So you want to shoot it. Immediately charge your R2. Get the visceral. Get that down nice and easy. Going to be using those bloodstone pellets as well. We're going to really like go ham on Bloodstar Beast because it's a pain in the ass. Trap here. Oops. Don't know why. For a second I forgot I had bullets. Oh, you survived! No! Oh, you're dead now though. Bye. So I still need a couple of levels just for that as well. These are dropping all the shards. I really want you to upgrade here, right? Antidote. Oh. There's so many things I want to put points in right now. But I think we're going to go with... Well, it's going to have to be strength and skill, right? I need to get to... I need to get 5 points between those two. And anything we've got after that's going to go into stamina. If we even get that many levels, I don't think we're going to. Not level 26, no. It's going to be like 5k levels, we get 3. At least we'll do more damage. We should... Why am I going down? We should go up. We're not unlock the shortcut. So we're going to unlock... Where is it? This gate just here. And basically, we were dropped down before, and it took us back after we got the first kind of crystal lizard creature. Bring us back here now, so we can skip most of the area. I don't know why I went past that. I cleared the balcony as well, I didn't collect it. Fool. But the game is literally yelling at us right now that there's no reason not to have a +3 weapon. In my opinion. Whenever it gives you this much, it's just like, make sure you have a weapon at max. So we probably are going to plus the saw cleaver just for this fight. And save the rest of the shards for the sword that I want to use. So we don't really get ambushed here, I don't think. This there's a big red-eyed hooded thing on the other side of there. It doesn't really come out until we go past where we are now, so we're kind of fine for that. Come on. This one's obviously tougher than the usual wolves, but the way we deal with it is the same. This does respawn as well, even though it is a harder variant, so no kind of one-offs with this. But it is possible to just run past it to get to the boss, that's not going to be a problem. Silver bullets. Ah, oh, we're going to use the red ones anyway first, that's fine. When you over here. I don't want to face you in that alley. That's just not how I like to do things. Some blood vials, sure. There is another crystal lizard thing here. There's no trap to this, which I find really strange, because it does run off pretty early. It's usually the kind of thing that would trick you into doing something you're not supposed to do. And then now we are at the entrance to the boss fight. There is a summon you can use here. I'm going to recommend you don't use this. We are going to use the pungent blood to our advantage, and he messes with its AI, stopping it from doing what I want it to do. So we're gonna leave that. As tested on stream. Ouch! Oh my god. To be fair, the damage we're taking right now doesn't matter too much, but I probably should heal, because I'm going to use a Hunter's Mark to leave here, spend all of our stuff, and then meet you guys back here in the next episode. So, bit of a clue. If you guys want to do the same, now is the time. Go to you. Really need to be like at least getting these down in one combo. It's just too long otherwise. So, I am going to, yeah, go in here, Hunter's Mark. We've got a few anyway, so that's fine. And then we'll spend all of the blood extras we've got. We've got 18k, maybe we'll get 4 levels, maybe I'll be lucky. It's basically going to really up my damage a lot, which probably isn't what we need right now. But needs must. I really want to use the sword, and I really like the sword, so it's going to happen. We're not very far from a fire gem as well, which basically means we're able to make any weapon we want scale with arcane, which is worth knowing. Let's get these used. Multiple. 21,000. 22. Wow.
Welcome. What is it?
Might be lucky.
Very well.
I don't think so, though. No. I need one more point to get this finished. There we are. Damage will look even better in a minute, because the scaling improves when we upgrade the level of the weapon. So we're going to +3 the saw cleaver. That. +3 on other weapons as well if you like. You can also have gems in now. Means put something like this in. 2.7 is the most attack we can get out of a single gem. Bring on there. Oops. And then extra bit of damage from there. Sometimes they have something interesting on as well. So, for example, you could sacrifice 1 damage and have HP continues to recover +1, which is pretty good. Yeah, next gem is, well, the next guaranteed decent gem is going to come from the doll. Repair weapons. Yeah, nothing needs to be done there. Really +3 that? Yeah, that's +3. Yeah, good. So I clearly need to go and get some more silver bullets, which I'm going to do between now and the next episode. Anything I want to sell? Not really. Can just clear these out away. We're not going to use any of the particularly bad ones. It's just no use to me, really. So I will meet you guys back in front of the boss fight, where before we come to think that, I'm going to grab myself some extra bullets. So I'll see you guys soon for that. Have a good one.